Sagittarius, wow, you are going through a lot. I wanted to see what is important for you to know um, for the rest of this month, June 2025. And oh my God, so much came out, I don't even know. Anyway, let's try and get organized about this. We have the Ace of Swords, the Six of Wands, the Empress, the Six of Swords, and the Five of Wands to start with. So, truth has to be spoken, and it's not going to be easy because it is a double-edged sword. So it's going to be painful, but it's going to set you free. Not only is going to set you free, it will actually make you a winner. There is victory with the Six of Wands. There is recognition. There is public acclaim. You may be dealing with family matters, whether you as a parent or you as a child, in connection, in relation to your parents, motherhood in particular. Perhaps you have to take a look at your childhood and see if there is any trauma that needs healing. Again, speaking about it is going to help you, is going to set you free. It's going to help you overcome the past and this turmoil and aggravation. You will leave troubles behind, move from choppy waters onto calmer shores. You will make peace with the past and with yourself. Then there is a situation here with this Queen of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, the Seven of Wands, the Magician, and the Nine of Swords, where if you are in a relationship, there are difficulties between you and your partner. Things have not been right for a while, but communication is needed. It looks like somebody, whether you or them, perhaps them, have a lot to say about things, but they become quite harsh with their words because they were unhappy and they were defensive. That shows that they have their own trauma to heal as well. They seem to be closed off. Somebody seems to be wall stoning, has put up a wall between the two of you, and got defensive because they could not get things to be the way they wanted to be. And there were a lot of fears. Somebody feared cheating and deceit in terms of relationships. And they just didn't want to face the reality and take responsibility for their side, their part of things. If somebody struggled with parenting, so let's say you have children and one of you was parent and the other one was provider, there was that sort of conflict there where the parent felt like they were doing so much and the provider was not there enough. But they need to understand that, you know, sometimes it's difficult to do everything. You know, the way they couldn't be both parent and provider, you couldn't be, if that is you, if you're male energy, let's say, because this seems to be a female energy, regardless of the gender, don't get me wrong, I'm talking about energy. And that's how readings and psychic insight works. We pick up on the energies, not the gender. So one was not happy with the other one. Actually, I think that both of you were not happy with each other at some point because there were clashes in views over things, in ways of doing things, and so on. However, bottom line is both had your own trauma that has not been addressed properly, realistically. And truth to be told, since we started with the Ace of Swords, it could be that you, excuse me, let me see what else is here. you may be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. These are the most important, but there are other, there is every element here, so it can be any star sign. Don't get hooked on that, but I'm just giving you the main ones that shout at me right now at first glance. And excuse me, communication. We started with communication being necessary. Probably somebody, one of you, well, somebody out there obviously in the Sagittarius collective, and probably more than one body, and but more individually in your relationship, one of you, if not both, have their throat chakra blocked, and that is another reason for communication not being not working properly, not being constructive, if you like. Somebody may also be worrying about health and an operation. However, it looks like it's going to be successful if that is the case. If you're dealing with a water sign or emotions, there is this conflict as well between the need for financial stability, but independence and self-sufficiency at the same time, and emotions and emotional disappointment and betrayal. So it's a very complex situation, and the bottom line is, with this King of Swords here, apply logic, apply intelligence, and communicate with the Page of Swords and the Star. If you want to heal the situation, your future, it doesn't have to be this particular relationship, but it can be. It can also be just your future individually and separately. It could be a relationship with a child. Some of you may have a child who you worry is going to be disappointed or feel betrayed, or whether to do with you and your relationship or with their own relationship. Logic has to be applied. A parent here is a bit defensive, as I said as well. Careful again with communication. And interestingly enough, as I thought that, oh wow, there is a lot for Sagittarius to go through, and I was going to move and start doing the reading, then a lot of cards came out, and I wasn't going to pick them up, but you were there, your energy, yeah. So we have the Ace of Cups, the King of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, so a lot of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, the Temperance, the Ace of Pentacles, and the World. It came up in your energy in both minor arcana and major arcana. So a lot of it at the end of the day is going to be down to you, to your choices, and you have the strength, what is needed, whatever is needed for you to overcome your difficulties. You are going to have a shift in emotions. You are going to have a shift in perception. You are going to change the way you speak and see things. Probably going to be there is a major shift. There would be a shift in money as well here with the Ace of Pentacles. So you're actually changing in quite a major way. Sagittarius, you have victory coming up. You just want, I believe with this Seven of Pentacles here, is like your expectations are for things to move faster than they can move, perhaps, or maybe you don't expect, or you didn't expect for things to move as quickly as they did. So you either don't want things to be too slow, or you notice that things are too quick for what you were planning or expecting. It could also be that you didn't think that something that you initially did not pay much attention to, actually, and took it lightly, actually slowly leads to happiness, to balance and transformation, to success, more financial success, a windfall as well, and to the end of a cycle here with the world and the wheel of fortune as well. And with this Three of Pentacles, new team, perhaps you were worried about team and who you have on your side, or could be to do with property and assets, house, home, environment. With the Wheel of Fortune here, it says that things are changing, whether you like it or not, because they are meant to change. A cycle is closing again, whether you like it or not. There could be distance involved between you and somebody that you are interested in. If you are in that situation, whether you come to an end of a relationship that has run its course and you separate and move on, each of you moves on with their own life, or you, whether they do it as well or not, that is down to them. Because in terms of relationship advice, here we got attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So be fully present, practice mindfulness, enjoy, pay attention to how things are moving, because it seems that you are not necessarily paying attention, or you haven't so far, or you were not expecting, as I said, that something that seemed quite like not consistent, or that something that seemed not to have substance to it initially, actually slowly moved and built on strong solid foundation, leading to happiness and a lot of success in every area, emotional success, personal growth and transformation, financial windfall, end of a cycle as well. So fabulous reading for you, Sagittarius. And then in terms of words of comfort, let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. John 14:27. Whether you are a Christian and believe in Jesus as the Son of God, or not a Christian and only see Jesus as a messenger of God, it doesn't matter. This message applies regardless. Do have faith, strengthen your connection to the divine. It's not even about some sort of religion necessarily. It is about having a strong connection to God, whoever your God is practically, and whoever Jesus represents for you. His love is unconditional. So regardless, I really hope this helps, Sagittarius. Do let me know how it resonates. Subscribe if you haven't already, and press the notification bell button so you get notified when I next upload. Thank you for being here with me. If you interact with the channel, thank you. It helps the channel grow, helps others hear this message, and helps me pick up on your energy. So ultimately, it still helps you. At the end of the day, everything goes full circle, like here with the world, another confirmation, and with the Wheel of Fortune. So yes, brilliant reading, Sagittarius. And until next time, be loved and be happy.